testing. Hello. Hello there. And there's no one in the chat, but I'm still going to say hello because I know somebody's going to watch it after the fact. I seem to be having problems streaming at a certain time that people can be on, but I can't help that. It's the best time for me to stream when the house is quiet. Anyway, today we're going to do colonization. Why we're going to do colonization? Because I need to finish constructing this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful circular city on this planet, so I can have in the Snake Head Nebula, I can have a planet that I can go to where I can get CMMs. This is called Dragster's Forge. In the solar system itself, there is another medium-sized Coriolis, right? Sorry about that brain fart. Couldn't think of the word. And it's called Dragster's Smelling Works. Smelling Works, yeah. Dragster's Smelting Works. From here, you can pull we can pull iron and titanium, but I'm gonna need the planetary one for ceramic composites and CMM composites, right? So I'm building this, which is massive, and right now it needs about 50,000 tons of iron and 19,000 tons of titanium, and I think it still needs some aluminum, if I remember right. I don't have a program that I'm using. I'm actually just, 41,000 tons of aluminum. It still needs CMM composites, 39,000 tons. And steel, 50,000 tons, and titanium, 29,000 tons. Why would you want to do it? If you want to come up, the system is pipe stem sector SUO B61, and there is the Coriolis out here in planet 5 A5A, where you can buy steel and titanium and deliver it to planet A3. It's a short hop. Every trip for the steel, I make 1.8 million. So figure if I do 40 trips, that's about 52 million. I also have a Sheckley's point out here. I'm trying to get a security area so this place is left alone. And there's other things, other orbital constructions, but right now we're just trying to do that city so we can get CMM composites, and in this area we can build more stuff. That would be a good thing. Alright? That's wonderful. 0 views. Alright, so we're just going to do our work. We're going to talk as we do it, as we did it before. I like to chat and talk about the game. One thing I'm a little bit angry about is that, Ricardo showed us a VR scene of the bridge, and I gotta tell you, it looks pretty good, right? It's pretty large, and there are 2 double doors behind me, but I have no NPCs on the bridge. No NPCs on the bridge. The one thing that I would love this game to have are NPCs. I have tons of ships. I want the NPC. If they blow it up, that's fine, right? I have insurance. Go out there and mine. Go out there and transport stuff. Go out and of course they're gonna get paid. They're gonna get a commission. I make if I'm making 1.8 million, we'll give them something, right? All right, so let's go out. But no NPCs. It's an empty bridge and it's a large ship, so I guess I'm flying it alone. All right. I turned down the volume a little bit. I was listening to the video today and it was super loud. Super, super loud. All right. So let's do that. Let's deliver. I'm not hearing anything in my headset. Maybe because I turned down too much.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
I decided not to stream on Twitch anymore. I'll tell you after I deal with the situation that I'm dealing with right now regarding my Steam account. I will
Leave the station now.
I will let you guys know what happened, and I'm kind of concerned, right? Because those are security breaches and I'm trying to resolve the issue. Anyway. But I decided to not do Twitch. You get the most engagement in Twitch, but I'm more or less here to learn, and doing the multi-streaming just doesn't work. Doesn't work for my system. It crashes. I don't know how many times it crashed last night. I went without sound. So
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time, Commander.
anyway, let's do it. So we're gonna transport steel for as long as I get bored very easily. So I might just do something else. Tomorrow night I'm gonna go mining again in my little area that I like to mine in, and we're gonna try out the Panther Clipper again. I had pretty good luck last time. Had no pirates, right? Didn't bang into the wall, and it was I was running with a shield. I think I was running. Yeah, I was running with a shield. I was. I got about almost 400 platinum. I got the what was it called? Robulupusite? Painite. So I'm gonna go there again tomorrow and mine for platinum, and I'm gonna try to put on some music. I'm going to create another music list, playlist of the stuff that I made. Now today I put on some music on YouTube. I put on a progressive trance mix. It's not really a mix. I'm not a a mixing audio engineer. There are plenty of DJs out there who know how to mix and stuff. I just created the songs. Some of it, most of it is AI, right? But I do have lyrics. I did attach lyrics to some songs, and those are my lyrics. Any kind of lyric, like for instance the Panther Clipper, those are my lyrics. But I use the AI to compose the music, like what key it should be in, what the bridge should be, the progression of the song, like 1 minute 20 seconds should be like this. So even though people say AI is copyrighted, some people do. I disagree, because it takes a lot of work to create a song in AI. It's not a human. It follows your instructions specifically. So, and sometimes it doesn't know how to follow your instructions, so you keep on having to tell it over and over again to do the same thing. So I end up doing kind of like a take, like when they do movies, maybe 20 takes before I say, okay, I have a good mix. I don't hear when I stop, I want to see if my microphone is working. I don't hear the sound from the computer, but it seems like it's going through. I don't hear it in my headphones. Yeah, so I decided to put the music together, and oh man, I'm in the red. That's not good. And create the playlist and put it online. So actually, that whole playlist, I'm gonna put it to an MP3, and probably while I'm mining, I'm gonna try tomorrow to put music through OBS. And I'm gonna try to have a pre-launch scene to, like, before the stream starts. There's usually something there. I'm learning. So I'm gonna hit. Oh, great. What the hell happened? Well, that should have happened. Your ship has been destroyed. I was coming in too fast. Okay. Well, I lost, what, 48 million? Fantastic. So I made 50, and I lost 48. Great. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my fans. Great. Okay, I'm at the construction site, and there's nothing in my inventory because I crashed. Let's go back. Okay. Why am I discovering these? Well, I should have already discovered them last time. So, today I noticed there's 1.6 G atmosphere here, so gravity. So I have to be a little careful. It's just great. Bounced off the plane. Well, we'll do a few flights. And we decided if I still have the stamina to do the screen. Most of you watch my videos after the fact. Nobody comes and says, hello, how are you, Danny? Hello, Dragster. Yeah, my name is Danny. No viewers, no likes. Doesn't bother me. I'll still talk. Yeah, so I was talking about the bridge. Ricardo Gaming, he just did a stream. And he did a VR of the bridge, which we all saw, right? And you can do like a camera view, and you can pan and see the actual bridge itself. And there's a big door behind the actual behind the seat here, the pilot seat. He thinks there's going to be ship interiors. I really hope that's not the case. I know you guys want ship interiors. Everybody wants ship interiors. I want content. Like, Odyssey has been left aside like the dirty, filthy black sheep of the family child left at Christmas Eve while everybody else went on vacation, home alone. He's just, Odyssey needs love. Let me repeat that. Odyssey needs love. Odyssey needs love, man. Ground combat, new guns, a sword maybe, a stun gun. So you don't kill a person when you are actually fighting, or you're going around, you stun them. Right? Or a stun stick, you know, like those things that the cops have. Don't tell me in the 33rd century they don't have stun guns. No, but we have that weapon we're using. It's like a weapon, the charging gun. We use that to kill people, so we don't make noise. Why can't it stun them? Like have a second setting, so you you click R, and then maybe you click 1 or 2 or whatever, 3, 4, 5. So you actually raise the setting if you want to kill them, lower the setting if you just want to stun them, and they're stunned. And when they come out of the stun, they go around trying to kill you, but they stay at least 10 minutes in a sleep, and you don't kill them, and you don't get any bounties. That would be phenomenal. Just that one thing. If they add an increased stun, decreased stun, right? If they add that one thing, it'll change ground combat completely. So instead of when I go into command center, like I did yesterday, I don't have to kill anybody. And I don't have to get bounties. And now I have, on one of my tunes, I have bounties and I have notoriety. And I gotta wait out the notoriety. Which just sucks. So this way I can go into an actual, any kind of settlement. Don't have to kill anybody, so I won't get a bounty, right? And I don't have to kill anybody. I won't have a bounty, right? Those people come back to life, and then they get angry. They're like, their anger's doubled or whatever, right? So they come chasing you. They come after you, which is cool. Unless you have to kill these people for some kind of settlement raid, you know, like for a mission, then there's no need to kill them. You can just stun them. So, and you don't need any other gun. You just need a setting that increases or decreases the stun. So like a 4 and 5 kills them. A 3 puts them in a coma. 1 and 2 stuns them. So it goes into a coma and the guy doesn't wake up. But 1 and 2 they wake up. Or a possibility of not stunning them, right? But nothing like that happens. You shoot off the gun, it kills them. There's nothing in Odyssey. There's like, they gotta work on that. And I know they're trying to do ship interiors because everybody's like, oh, ship interiors, ship interiors. I don't. Why do you need ship interiors? What? Do you want to go to the toilet? I want to go to the toilet in my ship. Go to the toilet at your house. In your ship, you should be flying around to a mission. I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
Landing complete. Commence system
I'm not.
shutdown.
I don't really
Report to
care
station
about ship
services for more
interiors.
information, Commander.
I care about NPCs that should be able to use your fleet. You hire 4, 5, 6 NPCs. They're capable pilots, right? Capable gunners. You're paying people. I gave a pilot. I made a contract with him. He didn't even fly with me. And he didn't even fly with me. And he got like 1 billion credits. What the hell is that? I never used the guy. I used the guy 1 or 2 times, and then when I said, well, let me look, see how much I gave this guy, because I see I'm giving a percentage every single time I have a mission. It's like 1 billion credits. For what? What did he do? He should get money when he flies, not when he's just sitting around waiting for me to say, okay, do you want to fly? Do you want to go up and fly? Anyway, somebody came and left. That's nice. Hello, goodbye. So, NPCs. I'd rather have working NPCs instead of. I'd rather have working NPCs. Seriously. Instead of ship interiors. Why? Why do I want ship interiors? So I see a microwave. Like in Starfield, they have ship interiors. The only reason ship interiors make sense is if I'm attacking your ship and I'm pirating it. I'm trying to take it over, right? To make it mine. Which that is one of my favorite things about Starfield. Like I go and dock with their ship. I kill the crew. I take over the ship. It becomes mine, right? Then I go sell it. I take it apart. And I make cash. That's the only reason ship interiors make sense. Otherwise, why? I want to see my bed. I want to see where I sleep. So if FDev is making ship interiors, if they're making ship interiors, I am really, really gonna be sad, because it's just, I know it's gonna be a waste of time. People are gonna be happy for 1 microsecond, and then, okay, what next? Where's the content? Exploration. We don't see, there's no more plants. We only have 12 plants. Atmosphere plant. I would rather have an Earth-like, be able to colonize an Earth-like world with different things, like my own modules, make that my own city. Like, colonization's great, like this is okay, but nothing is mine. I put my name on this construction site, but somebody else is gonna own it, right? So a colony should be something you own. Like, you're building it. You're gonna have a military force on the planet. You're gonna have a star base there. There's gonna be trading being done. There's a trade outpost. There's something like a cowboy town or something like that. Like, Starfield does do a good job with that town. What's wrong with OBS? Oh my goodness. What's wrong with OBS? Again. Okay. Oh, I got a lot of dropped frames. I'm back. Yeah, imagine I had two streams, one to this and one to Twitch. It's a nightmare. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so I don't mind if Elite Dangerous copies Starfield and they make like a western town scene kind of thing on a atmosphere planet where there's grass and there's trees and then maybe there's some fauna. Come on. It's been what, almost 8 years now? This game's old. 8 years old? 9 years old? How old is this game? 10 years old? Yeah, it's old. It's old. And they haven't gotten any kind of... We can't land on breathable worlds. Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Because it got bacteria and then we're gonna die as soon as we land. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. I would like to see breathable world colonization. I would like to see... I don't want to see ship interiors. I could care less. I want to see NPCs being used for this kind of stuff. Right? I want to see more Odyssey stuff. I really like Odyssey. I really like Odyssey. I like ground combat. I was going to actually do ground warfare tomorrow. Do some level 3 combat, which that means everybody's high end when they're fighting. So I really want to see more Odyssey. Another thing I want to see, Thargoids. That is one thing I won't stream. I won't stream Thargoids because I have to actually concentrate. I'm not Meccan. Meccan can talk and shoot Medusas, no problem. Boom, boom, boom. He's Meccan. He is the axe king of this game, but I am not. And I need to concentrate, so I don't see myself streaming while I'm doing, unless I'm in group. Maybe I'm in group with Macon. That would make me nervous. I'm in his squadron. He likes to shoot off orders and stuff, and that's not fun. Let me see if I crash into the planet again. Anyway. Yeah, Thargoids I won't do unless I'm in with a actual squadron. Another thing, why can't we have 6 or 7 in a squadron? Why can't there be 6 or 7 in a squadron? I don't know. We only can play with 3 other people, so 4 in a squadron. I don't know, how big is a squadron? Isn't it like 5 or 6? Can't you have more in a squadron? So, I did build my own squadron. I put all my tunes on in this one squadron called Drac Dominion. What is it? Dominion for yeah, the Dominion of Recon Assault Command. Okay, something like that. Drac. Anyway, I wanted to call it Drac. Dumb. Anyway, so I did that so I can get the squadron fleet carrier. I want the squadron fleet carrier. Why do I want the squadron fleet carrier? Because I have a lot of money I can put on there, I can put in the bank, and if I do decide to recruit, which I'm gonna add Discord, and I'll start actively recruiting eventually. And I do want players to have money for ships and for outfitting and all that stuff. Money's kind of useless at this point. You know what I mean? It's after a while. Okay, I've made 10 billion. Like we made, how much money we make with this CG? I know I had to make. I had hit level 4 trading, so I need $1 billion. So I made $1 billion off of it. I think I made $1 billion off of it. I'm in type 25%. You just, and so what? You got your fleet carrier. I bought this ship. I outfitted it. Okay, now what? Okay, so we did one run in 30 minutes. That's fantastic. Normally I do one every 10 minutes, but I blew up. So remember I said if you feel like you want to make some cash, it's 1.8 for the steel. I think titanium is more expensive. I'll do a run in titanium today. The system is pipe stem sector SUO B61, and it's Dragster's Forge. Let's see how much. Let's see how much you make. If I could, I'd put an extra like community 6.2. Yeah, so you make about 1.8. All right, let's go back and get more stuff. I'm gonna do a titanium. See how much I make off the titanium. So there is Coriolis in the system. You can get steel, titanium, and aluminum there. Another thing I want to see. I want to see more atmospheric planets, more exobiology. I'm sure, because I am so sure there are the guys out there who love to explore and love exobiology. I would love to see more exobiology. Trees on planets. Not funky looking thing that looks like fungi. Trees. I want to see trees. I want to see fauna. Okay, start like you did with the exobiology now. Just do 10 animals. For God's sakes, do a Earth-like world and add cows and horses. That would be satisfying for me to see a cow grazing. Seriously. I don't know. And you can run that as a DLC and make tons of money off of that. I'd like to see DLCs. I'd like to see more stuff. I want to see this game go. What's the community goal at? 40,000 participants. People came out of the woodworks. $40,000 participants. So it means there's still people, a lot of people playing, and they want to see content. But I don't know. They like to play Planet Coaster and whatever they're doing, Planet Zoo. I guess as a scientific thing, I think they maybe have contracts with schools and stuff, and the kids play that video game in school or something. I don't know. Meanwhile, us space gamers they gotta pop out a DLC every 6 months. That's the thing. And then this game would be the predominant, money maker in their company. Every 6 months, pop out a DLC. Planet atmospheres. Ship interior. Make that a small one. $10. Exobiology 2, right? New SRVs. Why are they doing the squadron? I don't know. What's with the squadron? A lot of people play solo. I don't know how you're gonna get those people to play solo all the time. Like right now, if I look at my friends list, they're all playing solo. Nobody plays an open unless they're doing the community goal for the pirates. Okay, so if you come here with your Panther Clipper and you do steel, you're getting 1.8 million a run. Now let me see what the titanium does. Yeah. I will have 3 locations out here, about 500 light years out. And there'll be 3 locations where you can actually go and get all your materials. And there were in short distance of stars you can actually colonize. So if you do decide to keep on colonizing, keep on going, I don't foresee that colonization will die. I think this is just the foundation, the basics. They're just giving you like the book cover before they give you the pages inside the book. You know, first you build the bases. You have a go-to trader, and then they'll do I'm thinking that at the end of the year they'll do atmosphere, Earth-like worlds. Alright, so let's do titanium, and after that maybe we'll do something else. Hi, welcome. I see somebody came on. I'm talking about colonization and what I think is going to happen at the end of the year. I believe at the end of the year they'll have something. I'm hoping they'll have Earth-like worlds, or they'll do something with Odyssey, because Odyssey needs some love. Alright, let's see how much this is for. Just a little bit more expensive than steel. I'd like to see reconnecting. This is what keeps happening. OBS keeps doing stuff. It's just driving me nuts. Now it's dropping frames again. And my connection is fantastic. Okay, it's back. 6.8 megabytes. It has to get over. Great, the guy left. Has to get over a 6. Your internet stream has to be over a 6 to be able to work and function well. Wonderful. Let's do titanium now. 1.8 for steel. So you definitely do make more money with the Panther Clipper. You definitely do make more money with the Panther Clipper than you do with all the other ships. I don't think I'll ever play with the other ships at all. Just new stuff. I have to watch the stream and it keeps dropping. I don't know why it keeps dropping. You gotta play with the properties and settings. I'm in a type of world that things need to work flawlessly. I don't know why they're not. But then I downloaded something like Stream Elements, and that might be doing something to the system. There it goes again, dropping frames. Let me fix this. Okay, reconnected successfully. I just don't have good stream. Okay. Okay. Man, OBS is struggling to connect. Alright. If you are watching this video and you see a pause, just OBS is giving me trouble here. My internet connection is fine, but it keeps on dropping. It says drop frames. And it's like fluctuating between 2,000, 2 meg connection again. Dropped again. So I think I'm gonna do is just restart OBS. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call the stream. Let me just deliver this and we'll call it. I'm a little sad. I thought I would have a good stream. I thought tonight would work without having issues with Twitch. Again, it's doing the same thing. I think because of Stream Elements, I gotta unload Stream Elements. I don't know. It's making me sad. I don't like to be sad. But it just kept on connecting, reconnecting, going down. Then the stream is not working, but the actual internet's, I see the internet bar here, everything's fine. But the upload, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Let's deliver this one cargo and then we'll call it. Because I just wasted time doing colonization tonight. Definitely gonna work on the system. Does it take that much work to fix this thing? I mean, to actually make it work and function? I don't know. Other people having the same issues that I'm having. So should function fine, but no joy. This Panther Clipper has no outfitting whatsoever. It does not have any upgrades, no engineering, nothing. She still flies pretty decent. She flies like the Type 9 engineer. You know, doesn't fly like the Cutter. The Cutter, once I engineered the Cutter, the thing just is fantastic. It boosts well, maneuvers well, except in Super Cruise. Okay, we finally got a good stream. Seriously. Kept on connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. I was watching the thing go back and forth. I did upgrade it recently. I did upgrade the OBS recently. Disconnect again. 0 drop frames. So at one point I was having 75% drop frames. I really don't know what happened. See, it's doing it again. Just dropped again. So we're going to call it. Let's see how much I make after this. It was 1.8 on the other one. And we'll do other things. Titanium. About the same. Alright. Well, this concludes my stream. If you watched this whole thing after the fact, I apologize for the problems. I'm trying to fix issues with OBS. Within a week or so, I should be able to fix everything, and the stream should work flawlessly. That's what I'm hoping. In any case, 07 Commanders, thanks for joining me after the fact. For the people who did come, thank you for coming and staying. Okay.